Hey family and friends, and welcome to my channel. Remember me in whatever you do. I love you. All right, you guys, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, please, if this resonates, leave a thumbs up, comment your favorite emoji, consider subscribing. At the moment, we are going to take a look into the air signs and their twin flame relationship, if it applies. If you are not here to seek the thoughts of someone in mind, this video is not for you. It's for the air elements, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, who are interested in knowing how their twin flame is feeling about them and what they would like to tell them. Okay, so I'm going to put those back in and let's get started. So it's for the twin flame air. What would the air signs twin flame like to tell them? Okay, it's one. And what would they like to say to the air signs? They like to say to the air signs. So this is how are they feeling about the air signs? What would they like to say to the air signs? The next card would be, what would the air signs like to say to their twin flame? Actually, how are they feeling? How are they feeling? What would they like to say? So let's go with how are they feeling about the Gemini, the Libra, the Aquarius, and what would the twin flame like to say? What would they like to say? What would they like to say? Let's look at the foundation. What keeps these two together? Interested. The foundation of this union. Okay. And the likely outcome of this union. The likely outcome. Okay. So, how the twin flame feels for the air sign. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This came out for, I believe, the Earth sign. But they are feeling very optimistic, very content, very in love, very much in love. I do feel a very stable energy and a very content energy. So I do feel like this could be some that may have in a long-term relationship with someone, and you may be in a relationship. So basically I'm feeling a longevity relationship with this card. So this could be twin flames that are in union, very content, very happy, feeling very fulfilled and at peace. What they would like to say, Ace of Swords. So there could be a new love offer. There could be a proposal. There could be talk of wanting to take things to the next level. I do feel like there's an activation, a message where there is going to be a lot of opportunity that's going to come in for you all to discuss newness in this relationship. I feel like you all have worked and come together very well, or your twin flame feels like you come together very well, that you will go through the obstacles, the journey, and they see longevity in this. So I do feel a good divine message coming together for the air signs from their twin flame. I do feel like there is an opportunity for laughter. This energy just feels very, very content, very peaceful, and I do feel a new opportunity, a new understanding. You guys may move into a new home, may get a new car, you know, some form of something with a contract or something with documentation. But there's some form of contentment here and something new that's coming in. So they may have a very nice gift for you. How the air sign is feeling. The Fool card. They could be feeling like nothing matters, that they're willing and they are putting their efforts into the relationship, and they are trusting the process of the relationship. I do feel like they may feel as if you are their best friend and you're encouraging, and without you there are no limits. With the Fool card here is how they feel about their twin flame and what they would like to say to their twin flame. The Star card is here, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, and this is also the air sign card. So you may be wanting to have something fulfilled, an opportunity. So there could be some form of wish fulfillment here. With this Ace of Swords, what the twin flame would like to tell the air sign is the Ace of Swords, and the Star card. I do feel like there could be some people, some air signs that are getting their wish fulfilled this month on something that you've been looking to manifest with your partner, or something you all have been working on for the stability of the relationship, and you've been trusting that this relationship could grow, could receive the balance that it needs. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting and wishing and wanting to manifest for this relationship, I see that it's coming here with this Ace of Swords. So what holds you all together, the foundation, is the Temperance. So there's a lot of balance, as I mentioned, a lot of contentment in this relationship, a lot of give and take. And you all, I really do feel like this is a soulmate connection. This is a twin flame connection. You all balance each other very well. You're very emotional, and you all are healing. You guys have a very spiritual connection. You all feel like you elevate one another, and you have a very concrete history. So as I mentioned, this feels as if this is a twin flame reunion for those that are in a relationship, okay? Not separate from your twin flame. So there's going to be some good wish fulfillment. There could be distance. And there could be some twin flames that may be in a committed relationship, but maybe moving together. As I mentioned, the home. There could be some really good wishes fulfilled here. And I do feel like it's a spiritual connection where you both are putting the energy and the efforts into manifesting. And I do feel like this month you're going to see a really big fulfillment in a wish that you all have been striving for to bring more union and balance to this relationship. The final outcome, the Tower. So I don't feel the Tower as something being something terrible. I do feel like whatever pattern of the past that you all had, as I mentioned, if you all are distant from one another, you may be coming together. If you all had a moment where there was a disagreement on a concern about where you may want to live or where you may want to travel, I feel like there's going to be an agreement here with the Ace of Swords. So whatever may have been causing a standstill in the relationship, there's going to be some form of peace, some form of arrangement that's going to work, where there's going to be love. And I do feel like there's going to be some movement here with the Fool card. There's going to be some movement here. There's going to have to be a balance in the situation that the balance that has been seeked in the situation will receive a response and answer with the Star card and the Sword. So there's going to be some change. So congratulations. If the I do see that is going to be a good balance change, a great blessing that's going to come to you both, to this union. And I'm going to go ahead and get some cards here. Use the Earth Magic card to get some clarity here. One for the twin flame of the air sign and for the air sign as well. See what message would like to come to us today. Okay, for the twin flame. And the message for the air sign. Okay, so the first card we have here is nurturing. So yes, there's definitely a lot of contentment, a lot of peace. They feel that you are very nurturing to their soul, nurturing them to their spirit. And they are also nurturing to your soul and nurturing to your spirit. You all have a very strong connection. I feel like before you all met, you all like manifested one another. You prayed for one another. You would go through anything to make sure that the relationship is nurtured and fulfilled. And I do feel a strong union here. As I mentioned, this is a beautiful, productive energy. Make sure that you all are being productive. Make sure that you are looking over the details. Make sure that you are receiving the clarity that you need. Clarity is very important for this time. And I definitely feel that there may be some proposals as well. A new opportunity, something that's going to be worth waiting for. The next card here is DNA Karma of Soul, Twin Flame, Relationship. And this card here, this DNA Karma card, is the reason why I even started with the twin flame for the air sign, because this card has been calling for me all day. And I told myself, if this card came out in this reading, I'm going to read from the book, because this DNA Karma card is really been wanting to give a message for the air sign. So let me go ahead and pull up this card really quickly and read this message, because this card has been coming up and coming to my attention all day. So karma, a concept in many Eastern religion, is a Sanskrit word implying the greater universal laws of cause and effect, providing an implied code of ethics within the structure of the seemingly endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, which we experience throughout our lives. In many different versions, the mistaken notion that karma is that it's some kind of punishment, but it's far from that. In fact, in its purest form, it simply asserts that our conduct in this lifetime will determine our next incarnation. It has also come to mean how our behavior and actions in this lifetime create consequences and a slightly different version of the golden rule. We not only carry our soul's karma into this lifetime, but also embedded in the complex coding of our DNA is our genetic ancestral karma. The double helix structure of DNA contains codes that have been passed down from our parents and grandparents, as well as our ancestors. Therefore, we have some of the same genetic information that comes from the DNA of very early humans. In this card, we see two intertwined serpents with double helixes on either side. Variations of this archetypal image exist in many cultures, both traditional and contemporary. It's a graphic representation of the most ancient ancestry we can lay claim to, our DNA, the fundamental substance of life itself that provides substantial determination of our life path. Aspects of your soul entered your primitive physical self long before you had begun to take form. While the DNA that you inherited from your biological parents has a physical component, it also has a soul pattern that came together in the creation of you. You are predisposed to follow the karmic dictates of this pattern to some extent, yet as you evolve in your consciousness and expand the light of your awareness, you can make choices that shift and modify this ancestral design. This is one of those times you can feel the tug of your soul that is both ancient and karmic. Yet you also recognize the persistent and loving communication from your higher self that contradicts the more familiar solutions before you. The choice is up to you, but know that every time you heed the guidance of your higher self, no matter what etheric or physical form it takes, human consciousness is elevated. In a sense, it becomes a choice between destiny and faith. So I definitely feel this relationship is destiny. It's fated. You know, the star card, the sword card. This union is one that has been manifested and spoken in the incantations. You know, you all are definitely aligned spiritually. You both are open for this love. You bring a balance to one another. I do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. So whatever miscommunications or fallouts, I feel like they will be healed. They will be forgiven. You all will work together. This is a soul-tied relationship, a karmic relationship. And I definitely feel like you all came here for a purpose. And I feel like you're beginning to see that purpose and you're beginning to realize that purpose. And you both are beginning to accept where it is. And definitely so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the romance. And also, so you know, there will be links in the description box if you like to find more information on the decks that I am using today for this reading. This is a general message. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does, wonderful. That's for... Ooh, all right. Okay. So the cards that came out, the first one is trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And the next one says separation. Time apart from your partners on horizon. So as I mentioned, there could have been a separation. There could be distance between you all. There could have been, you know, moments where you may not have talked, or there, you know, there was the balance was needing to be tended to. And I do see here with the trust, you know, the situation is calling for you to have faith. I do feel the trust and the faith rekindling the relationship, bringing balance to a situation with the Tower that may have caused a dysfunction or a distance, or, you know, one person sleeping on one, you know, just a disconnect in the relationship. And I do feel like, as I mentioned, the purpose and the reasoning with the DNA karma card is letting you know and making you all realize the importance of this relationship, you know. And with the Ace of Swords and the Star card, I feel like this relationship is definitely fated, and you all will begin to nurture. Here with the Gaia, nurture this relationship, this union, and the feeling of contentment and peace is beginning to come back to this bond. So yes, that's what I have here for February for the air signs. And all my information will be in the description box. Please, in the comment, leave your favorite emoji if you stayed to the end. Make sure you thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.